Okay, we are honored to have some special guests with us today. So throughout the program, we're going to be inviting them to share their thoughts and reflections alongside our faith speakers. So to begin, let's welcome Dr. Susan Young, who is an associate professor at the University College of the Cayman Islands, where she teaches in the Division of Humanities and Social Science. She's worked at the University College for the past 7 years. Dr. Young has earned her PhD in Public Affairs, a master's degree in public administration, and a bachelor's degree in political science, all from Florida International University in Miami, Florida. She is a lifelong member of the Savannah Seventh-day Adventist Church and actively practices her Christian faith as best she can by living out the Bible verses Luke 6:31 and Matthew 7:12. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And she believes that Christianity teaches us tolerance to those of different religions and lifestyles, even if as Christians, we do not subscribe to those same beliefs. And she's honored and humbled to be asked to speak at this forum today, so please welcome Dr. Susan Young.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I would like to thank Imam Bajwa for the privilege of saying a few words at today's conference on interfaith peace. Even though I have been a professor for many years, I actually tend to fly under the radar. So many of you know me, but may not know me as a professor. In terms of Imam Bajwa, he has worked tirelessly to promote a message of peace and harmony throughout the Cayman Islands community, and to dispel a lot of the common stereotypes and myths that are out there about the religion of Islam and those who identify as Muslim. By making himself available to our institutions of higher learning, he helps to foster a spirit of tolerance and harmony in our diverse Cayman community that is needed today, especially after such a challenging election that we have just gone through, right? An election that at times had the undertones of an us versus them mentality. It felt more divisive rather than a message of unifying us as a community. The Cayman Islands is home to a diverse group of people with well over 130 nationalities represented here. First and foremost are our native Caymanians, individuals whose families have lived on these islands for many generations. And then everyone else who have migrated here for many and various reasons, with the majority of such individuals originally coming here from Jamaica and surrounding countries such as Honduras and Nicaragua. Countries that many Caymanian families have historical ties to due to migration patterns of older Caymanians. And then we have migrants from the Philippines, the United Kingdom, India, Canada, the United States, and many other countries from the Caribbean, Latin America, Europe, Asia, and Africa. Many of these countries themselves have very diverse populations based on race, ethnicity, language, and culture. And I can use an example today, the panelists. We have several individuals from Canada, but of very various faiths. When one looks at the ethnic and religious conflict that are happening in many of the countries that individuals have migrated from, it is truly an amazing accomplishment that a community, as a community, we have managed to maintain such a peaceful and harmonious community. This is truly something to be envied, and it's truly something that we all should acknowledge and be proud of. Because many of us do come from conflicts and territories, areas that have a lot of conflict and violence. But this continued peace and harmony will take time and effort to maintain. We should not take it for granted. As we see the growing diversity of our community, we have individuals coming from, again, more and more diverse areas. We also see from this previous election that our differences are being used to divide rather than unify us. And so we cannot take this peace and harmony for granted. We have to actively work at it. Due to the presence of the internet and social media today, there is a continuous threat of misinformation that contributes to the promotion of propaganda, hostility, and hatred to anyone deemed as, in quotes, other. This is where the efforts of Imam Bajwa is needed and valued. I encourage representatives from the different religions here today to consider doing something similar. Make yourselves available to the wider community to combat the threat of misinformation. And I give you the backdrop of this. As a professor at UCCI, I'm constantly teaching students about the makeup of society, the different groups in society. And I do appreciate whenever I send Imam a request to come and present to the class, he makes himself available. And I want to share with you just a response from one of my students. So Imam Bajwa recently came to one of my classes at UCCI to present on Islam and the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. A few days after his presentation, one of my students came to me and shared how she appreciated Imam Bajwa's presentation, as it helped to dispel a lot of the misinformation and stereotypes that she had about Islam and Muslims in general. She also was able to share the information she learned with several of her co-workers. Now, this is a student who freely admitted to me what her stereotypes were. So for me, that was a win as an educator. I was able to expand her thinking and how she looked at members of her community. Education plays a key role in helping to build harmony and tolerance in a diverse society. Several recent studies out of the Netherlands and Indonesia point to the key role that education plays in promoting tolerance in diverse societies. I want to close by touching on the Cayman Islands Constitution and the role religion plays. The Constitution speaks to the history of the islands based on its Christian heritage, being a God-fearing country based on traditional Christian values. But it also speaks to tolerance of other religions and beliefs, and is a caring community based on mutual respect for all individuals and their basic human rights. According to the Constitution, the Cayman Islands is a country committed to the democratic values of human dignity, equality, and freedom, and a community that practices honest and open dialogue to ensure mutual understanding and social harmony. This is a contribution of education, and as an educator, to foster honest and open dialogue to ensure mutual understanding and social harmony. Thank you.